Alrighty, so we're back. And we're actually right outside Kotora. So let's go inside. Probably cutscene, yep, here we go. Here? Yeah, this is Kotora. Good, because I'm beat and I could use some rest about now. What is this whimpering about such a short trek? You know, Aura, I'm feeling a little bit tired after that long walk here myself. Then let me secure a room for you at the inn at once, Corona. You jerk! I don't mean to be off-putting, but could I get the two of you to hang in there a little longer? If a message from the castle has already arrived at the laboratory, these researchers there should be waiting for us to show up. You! Now you mention it, I wouldn't be right of us to leave them waiting, would it? Let us do as Fray suggests and visit the laboratory first. However, Corona, I'll be fine, Walter, so I'm not so tired I can perform my investigative duties. How about you, Aura? Can you stick it out for a tad longer? Yep, no problem here. Plus, I want to find out what happened here as bad as anyone else. Hold on a sec. Why I asked that guy over there for directions. Excuse me. He says the building with the mug sign hanging above the door is where the laboratory is. Alright, then let's go find it. Story edit. Checking the town for any signs. We got a robot here. Type Sigma. The people in this town are special to me. That is why I will protect them with my life. Weapon store. Got a few people here. My son is learning how to help me run the inn. Isn't that kind of some obedient sign you want too? Hello? My master lost his life in the Energi War, but I will continue to protect this town. It was a special place to him. How about you? I must apologize as no unauthorized individuals are allowed to enter this residence. A crime scene is currently under investigation here. Until this incident is resolved, passage through the checkpoint and our livelihoods in general are going to be quite limited. Okay, that's the one we have to go to with the mug. Let's check in here. Got a penguin here. Some barrels. Two people. One of my close friends worked as the guard at the wealthy fellow's house here in town, but one night of the incident, well, all I can say is I won't be telling my son any more bedtime stories about good clones. Before, my mom used to always tell me exciting stories about clones, but suddenly she stopped. I wonder why. We got that. How about this one? If you're here for equipment, have I ever got what you need? Oh. Definitely like to buy one. Buy one. It's all massive increase in damage, so definitely. Is this armor? Let's check. Equipment. Where's my equipment? There we go. Definitely get the bronze knives. Okay, so it's considered as armor. Get extra defense. I lose a lot of speed, so... Right, let's see what else we have. Bought all of those. Whatever, I don't have enough money to buy everything. What's this? Model gun, bronze revolver, a wooden staff for a bronze wand, wooden spear for a bronze spear. Right, let's leave it as it is. How about you? The wealthy man who was killed in the incident here in town despised the poorer than himself, so he wasn't exactly liked by the residents. Don't mind the kiosk, I've got plenty of items in stock if that's what you're here for. Okay, no, I'm actually not. Got the inn here. There's one. Always looking for the AGP. Got another person here. Welcome to my specialty shop where I deal on all kinds of rare items. That is, of course, as long as you have the AGP to buy them. I do have a bit of AGP, I just found another 20. But I want that one first, so I'm gonna have to wait. And then we have this one. Did we enter this one already? Yes, we did. We entered that one. That's okay, there's not a lot of buildings here, so this is the last one we can enter. Hello. Do you have business here at the laboratory? If not, I must inform you and other people will be asked to leave. We're the investigative team dispatched by King Claudius to look into the murder of the wealthy gentleman here in town. I see. My apologies for my prior statement. However, before we begin, may I say proof of who you are is who you say you are? Proof? Will my guild identification do? Yes, that should be sufficient. So Fray, is it? I received word from Kessler earlier concerning your coming. You will find the laboratory chief in his office, so I ask you please speak with him concerning any further details. Thanks, we'll do that. Shall we go speak with him now? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Then I will check in the meantime if I can find any AGP here. Excuse me. Nothing here. I can go up. How about you? If you would like to create an Energi ring or upgrade an existing one, okay, I do not like to do that right now, thank you. Pardon the intrusion, but... Oh, you must be the investigative team. I had been expecting you. Please have a seat. To get started, could I have you tell me your findings surrounding 1091 and 12 and 1091 and 13, the clones at the center of the incident? I do apologize in saying this, but unfortunately our tests were inconclusive and we are unable to learn anything. What kind of tests have you imbeciles been running? Please calm down, Walter. My apologies, Crony. In being unable to learn anything, might I inquire if the clones in question memories were reset? Why yes, that's exactly the case. Even their master's information was deleted. Their master's information too? Why so surprised, Aura? There are only a few, but very limited ways to even do that. One is the master's orders the information reset, or the other is when the master has not given an order to a clone for a specified period of time. Yes, if I'm thinking correctly, the later is the case something happens to the master of a type Sigma. In short, if a clone has not received an order from their master in a 3-month period, their master can be changed to another. But in the case of this incident, that wouldn't fit. And with respect to the clone's master resetting their memory, well, he's dead. Then what if he ordered his clones to kill him and then do a memory reset? For a clone, resetting their memory would take procedure. Moreover, they are unable to carry out multiple orders at once. I didn't know that. It seems you lack the basic knowledge of how clones work, but I do not know why I should have expected more from a guild scum. You're right, I've always asked Aura if I needed to know anything about clones. How does my brother not realize he's being made a fool of by that jerk? Then I wonder what this all means. It could mean we've either failed to notice something or the fundamental way we believe clones work is flawed. Or there's also the possibility someone we aren't aware of has the authority to override a master's order to their clone. Is that even possible? At this point we just do not know. However, given there are so many variables we cannot rule out, we would be unwise to set the idea aside. Originally, clones aren't able to be registered to a country except for type Theta's animal clones, developed for farming and whatnot. Somewhere during development of type Sigmas, the laboratory used was abandoned, and both kingdoms took up their own research. But it didn't turn out as planned, and the type Sigmas was nearly never completed. That is when Professor Speranza, the expert on clones, came into the picture. She provided the foundation for which clone research is based on today and helped restart the stalled effort. So that's who that is. I'd heard that name from Aura before, but never did quite connect the dots. So what kind of person was she? That? No one seems to know these days. She's right, we have no picture, birth date, or even any idea if the mysterious researcher had a family of her own. All we do know is without our work, our research pertaining to clones would be fragmented and not nearly what it is today. That is why anyone involved in the research of clones looks up to her with admiration. On the other hand, there's also those who claim it was because of her the casualties in the Energi War were as bad as they were. Instead of continuing on in this roundabout conversation, how about you get to the point? The point is, if someone were able to override a master's order to a clone, perhaps Speranza would have been able to know the one to know. Fortunately, since we already know where her grave is and she's sure she's long dead, the only way to get an answer from her is documents. And supposing if what's in them was to be misused, it could be really led to the world down a slippery slope and cause all the clones throughout the world to begin fighting against humans. In that case, Anna could be... Don't worry, it's nothing. Still, we shouldn't jump to any conclusions and act as though we're certain of things we're not. If we only look at things one way, we may not be able to see the whole picture. Rona is right, we should start our investigation based on the facts we know. Now, could we get you to tell us who you know is most familiar with the incidents, Chief? I wish that was possible, but when the soldiers arrived on site, the only ones left alive were 1091 and 12 and 109 and 13. However, we were able to assert that one of the victims found in the residence belonged to the Midnight Blues. The Midnight Blues? There's something you know about this group, Fray. Yeah, they're an active bunch of thieves based in the eastern half of this continent. I've gone on jobs numerous times with the guild to round up and arrest them. Do you mind telling me how a group with a criminal history is still active in this kingdom? What are you dullards doing? Actually, the problem lies with the type of thievery they're involved in. And of course, the guild isn't at liberty to act without a formal request. What do you mean, the type of thievery? The fact is, they're just terrible at what they do. You mean being thieves? Yeah. They steal things like broken toys, loose change, and even amateur carvings done by boys in their preteens. One of the guys I ran across was begging to be taken into custody after stepping on a monster's tail and being chased while trying to make off with its bone. I ended up defeating the monster myself in that particular instance. I don't know how to put it. Bunch of clumsy oafs is how. Which is why most people ignore the laws and get on with their lives instead of coming to a guild for help. Not to say there hasn't been talk of raiding their hideout and arresting them all, though. I mean, both the guild and Archleign army know where they're based, so it's really only a matter of time until either of us makes a move. This hideout, is that far from Katora? It's not far enough you couldn't travel on foot, if that's what you're asking. Then why don't we just go out there ourselves? I mean, no one else has got any other good information at this point, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I suppose you're right, but heading out now would mean we'd arrived after sundown. I'd hate to be caught out in the dark. Let's rest here and head out in the coming morning. Yes, I agree. Let's visit the inn and check in for the night. Thanks for your help, Chief. Please do not mention it. I should be grateful to you for taking the time to come here. Okay, everyone, it's time for us to get some well-deserved rest. I'm hungry. Haha, let's get something to fill our belly too, shall we? Story edit. That was a long story, man. Let me talk to these guys. Some people consider Professor Speranza a war criminal whose research led to this highly casualty rate of war. However, we as researchers look up to her as a result of her work and invaluable and the foundation for clone studies we even do today. I truly believe humans and clones can live together peacefully, but honestly I'm somewhat concerned about how the effects of the incident will cause people to think. Yep. Checking the building, see if I unlocked a sub-quest. Welcome to my dad's inn. What a handsome one you are. Do you have any rooms available? I sure do, 2 in fact. Then could you please tell us the fee? Righto, that will be 77,707 gold. Are you trying to make fools of us, boy? If you are, so help me, I will take you over my knee right now and... Don't worry, Corona isn't taking this kid. Don't worry, Corona isn't taking this kid seriously. Understood, then 77,777 gold it is. Corona, what are you doing? Corona? What, did I count wrong? I'm running that, shouldn't be noticing the outrageous fees charging is beyond highway robbery. Is it really that much? Whoa, your sense of money is really telling after hearing that words come out after your mouth. I think it's best I teach you finance later. Well, okay, thank you. Oh goodness, no, I'm sorry for my son taking advantage of you like this. Are you the man in charge here? Do not think for one moment your petty apology is going to make amends for what has happened here. I am truly sorry about this, really I am. Calm down this instant, Walter. Why are you so piping mad? You heard what Corona said, chill out. This is a sure surprising start of Corona, I'll admit. Fray, what's wrong, Anna? I am hungry. Yeah, me too. Once we finish up here, let's get a bite to eat. And this pretty much how monetary system works. Do you have any questions? No, I think I have a better understanding now, thanks to your helpful explanation. But I must say, you certainly have a knack with numbers. Rather than a knack, it's probably more I had no choice but to learn them. My parents died while my brother and I were young, and so I ended up having to take over the household finances. I'm so sorry, I had no idea. Hey, it's not like you could have known anyway, right? Besides, with my brother around, things never get lonely. That aside, I have to say how surprised I was to learn you knew much about zilch, almost zilch about the price of goods and services. Yes, well in the past I've basically sent my subordinates to pick up any necessary supplies. Knock knock. It's me, Fray. Do you mind if I come in? Nope, you're good. I brought the two of you something to drink. It's getting late, so drink up and get to bed. I appreciate this. Thanks, and it looks like you've got the extra sweet cream in my cocoa, just the way I like it. I'll see you never forget, do you? What's the matter, Crony? Is there something wrong with your drink? To be honest, I don't really care for sweet things. I figured as much, and why I toned down the sweetness with yours. You mean you knew I wasn't fond of sweet food and drinks? I can't say I knew for sure, but I did remember seeing you at the guild with a bitter cup of grain tea after last year's battle tournament. Thank you for thinking of me. I'm just glad to know it suits your tastes. You okay, Anna? My stomach hurts. That's because you've got to chew your food instead of gobbling it all down at once. I did not know. Well, now you do for next time, right? But don't worry, I brought you some medicine. It's amazing to think he thought of all of us like this. But it's even more amazing to know he picked up on my likes after only seeing me drink something one time. I'd like to do something for him in return, but I'm not sure I'm even aware what he likes are. What is it? I was just noticing the grin on your face and wondering why you look so happy. Could it be the drink my brother made for you? I'm not grinning, if that's what you think. If you say so, but incidentally, my brother likes sweet cacao the same as me. He does? I don't think he does. I mean, that's not what I was thinking about. Huh? What's going on between you two? Nothing. I was just telling Corona about how you couldn't keep your eyes off her at the battle tournament last year. Is that true? I was just a coincidence, that was all. Yes, of course it was. Yeah, funny, isn't it? Yeah, it sure is. She seems a little blue after saying that. Corona is sure an interesting one. Right, time to gear up. It looks we all have everyone together, so why don't we head out? Yeah, off to Hitrix Cave, where we'll find the Midnight Blues hideout. Should reach it by heading north from town and then heading west once we reach the coast. Sounds good, so what are we waiting for? Well, we're not waiting for anything, really. There is one thing I want to do. And that is explore the town. Oh, nope, 3 side quests. Or it's just one. It's just one, probably. Oh, hi there, mister. Yeah, hi you. Kiku. You know, we were wondering if you'd be willing to play hide and seek with us. Our parents said it wouldn't be as easy to play with only 3 of us, and it turns out they were right. So would you play with us too? Kiku. Hide and seek? We're game. But only this once, okay? We still got plenty of stuff we have to do afterwards. Yay! You're so nice to play with us like this. Kiku, something else. The 3 of us are going to hide, but not outside the town, so you don't have to worry about that. The rules are simple. If you're able to find us all, you win. Alright, let's start looking. Excuse me. So we have to find 3 people. Alright. There's one. That's Farah. Oh, you found me, but the game isn't over until you found everyone. Keep looking. Oh, they said not to leave town. They didn't mention anything about inside a house, though. There's one. There's the bird. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. I don't know what kind of sounds it makes. Something like that. Now we have the boy. Oh, there he is. You guys are bad at hiding. Did you find me already? What, you found Fray and Freddy too? It looks like hide and seek is over. Let's go talk to the others. Whoa, you found us all. It looks like you're really good at this game. From now on, we'll create a hide and seek master. QQQ. Haha, I'm glad you enjoyed yourselves. Boy, did we ever. Now to give you this thing for playing with us. 2 high elixirs. We had tons of fun. Thanks, hide and seek master. Nice. Is that quest number 3? Quest. Yep. I'm not sure if the number is based on how we pick them up, or this is actually number 3 and I just didn't miss any of them. Alright, off we go. What's wrong, Ina? It is coming. What's coming? You clone, do not suddenly stop in my path like that. Now... QQ! Walter? You alright, buddy? I'm neither your buddy nor do I need your help. You dropped something, though. As for you, you feather beast, prepare for the punishment you're about to receive at my hand. Stop being a dodo, that's not a beast at all. It's a postal licker, if you haven't noticed. And why should I be concerned with? QQ! What are you doing? QQ! Stop that! Do not attempt to snuggle up to me. This was on the ground. It appears to be a letter it dropped. We should probably deliver it to, What is it, Fray? It's addressed to us and from the Archleign army. And this is bad. What is? It says that they went to Hatrix Cave to round up and arrest the Midnight Blues, but it seems for some unknown reason the type Sigmas they have gone berserk and began attacking the thieves themselves. Looks like they want us to come and help get the situation under control. We don't have any time to lose. Right, let's hurry. Come on, Walter. Yes, at once, Coroni. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Mew. So they tame those things. Okay, south? Yeah, definitely attack increase with these new weapons. Probably should have gone after the Golem once we had these weapons. Should I have gone north? I thought oh, what's that? Giga Potion Gelatine. That's a new one. It's not that strong though. There we go. Just caught off guard by the size of it. Guess we had to go north. I thought we had to go south for a second. Yeah, we did level up quite a bit, so these should go all down in one hit, especially with the new weapons. Thank you, learn. Time to exercise the snap learned. Alright, there's a dead tree here. Is this the cave? No. Alright, that one. That wasn't there before. So let's save. We are now at chapter 16, if you will. Hatrix Cave. Okay, we gotta do a lot of exploring here. What happened here? They're all dead. Are those Sigmas? Yeah. Appears to have been an altercation between type Sigmas and those members of the Midnight Blues, like the letter suggested. They're all dead. This is terrible. A fitting end for thieves in my book. How can it be like that, Walter? Regardless how unskilled they were a despicable trait. They were criminals. Well, that's true. Walter, they may not have done things that way we would have hoped for, but there's still no reason to dehumanize them. Let's see if there's anyone else here left alive to save. We'll worry about the details later. As for any clones, let's simply knock them unconscious. If that's what Corona wishes. Yes, thank you, Walter. Now let's make a search of this place. Hear the clash of weapons from within. Then someone must be fighting. We've got to help them. Right, let's hurry. Don't rush out there. Let me go back, man. Guild scum. Me? Yes, you. You do not get any ideas. I am somehow following your leadership. Go back. Story edit. Yeah, that's fine. There's no response. There's another door over there. And a chest. Let's go up first. Just checking if I could see any shinies as well as any cracks in the wall. Yeah, these things don't stand a chance. They do give a good amount of health, I mean gold. Is there a crack in the wall? I can't see it if there is. I kinda wanna get that chest, man, but under the impression it's gotta be up here somewhere. It's just hugging all the Just hugging all the walls to see if I can find anything. Still couldn't find it, man. But these all go down in one hit anyway. Alright, I guess we'll come back for that later. Doesn't seem to be appear any. Can I? No. I have to zoom in here to see if I can find something. Nope, nothing here. There's also nothing here. Just take these out quickly, there we go. Leveled up. Clearing, I'll take them. Oh, someone's still battling. Oh, the soldiers got owned. Whoa! Is this the end for us? There are knights from the Archleign army and clones. Right, let's go. Boom, get rid. Where's the investigative team from? You two okay? Fortunately, my injuries are not severe, though it is a good thing you showed up when you did. Do you have any idea what clones are doing here? The thieves hardly look like the real masters. I wish I could say myself. All I know is when we arrived, these clones had completely lost all sense of reason. I see, then it appears it would be more worthwhile to interrogate one of the Midnight Blues to learn of cause. Yes, now let us find out of these thieves. As for ourselves, we were grouped near the entrance of the cave. Reinforcements have already been requested, so once they arrive, we will pursue those Midnight Blues who fled from here. Understood. Now for us, let's keep going. They're taking the bots with them. Charge. 1 damage, lol. Tempest found. There's still no special here whatsoever, is there? Let's see. What was that Tempest? Clearing. Energi Tempest. That's the one I found. Let's keep going. I was thinking there was something in there, but it's kind of hard to find out what you're looking for if you don't know what you're looking for. I see a group up ahead. It looks like both clones and thieves. Let's see first. Let's help them out. Somebody help! Stop this now! Enemy confirmed. Here they come. 3 types. They're literally just humans we're fighting. Alright. See if we have any new skills. That's a high amount of damage, man. Pray. One random party member receives a blessing, okay? Energi. Let's go with a ray of light. Who's this? Thank you. Restores EP to sub by receiving 50% of another Bella member's EP. In the case, it all will be taken to restore. There we go. Shockwave. Boom, that's a good amount of damage, man. Energi slash. These things are kind of weak. Either that or we're just over leveled a lot. That's it. Finish it. Victory! Wow, a lot of things leveled up. Heat bomb learned, HP learned. Lots of drinks. They go flying. You okay? You've got to hang in there. You thief, tell us what happened here. Wait, we need to tend to this one's wounds. Gale. Had we never gotten involved with that Gale, none of this would have ever happened. No, we lost him. Have we been saved? So you're the one. So you are what is left of this crooked band of thieves, are you? Start talking. Please don't hurt me. We don't know anything about what happened here. You tell me. He's right. We're innocent. They're trying to get away. Stop right there. Hadouken. And just where do you think you're going? I do believe we're not through talking here. Did you just knock them unconscious? Good thing you were here. They didn't get away. The other one died as well. Of course it was, guild scum. There's none other than Ghalzabine equal in their skills to Corone. Thank you for the compliment, Walter, but we should. Then again, these thieves should consider it an honor they had Corone lay down a gauntlet of justice upon them. Okay, but we should. Let's tie these guys up before they come, shall we? Right, good idea. You're getting in the way standing there. Help by hauling the other thief over here. Huh? I see you're finally awake. Now, to get down to business, you can start by telling us everything you know. Reinforcements from the Archleign army will be here very soon, so it'd be wise on your part to talk. Fine, what do you want to know? If we could, we would like to know more about this Gale. Gale's the second in command over the Crimson Wolves. A few months back, he showed us with his partner to join forces with the Midnight Blues in an effort to get rich quick. And just who are the Crimson Wolves? They're a group of brigands who run their ring on the southern continent from Koto Ridge. I never received any sort of request dealing with them from the guild, so there's not much I can do more than tell you. So there's not much more I can tell you about them, that he said. I see. Let's move on to the next question. The man who died earlier mentioned that you never got involved with guild, none of this would ever have happened. What did he mean? You know about the incident with the rich guy in Kotora, I take it? He was one of the people involved with Gale and his partner that night. From what he said, he was able to easily get some type of sigmas he found there to do Mr. Deep's pocket in. So it was you guys who manipulated the clones to commit murder? But if those same clones' master was the owner of the mansion, how did you get them to disobey their orders? You're barking up the wrong tree if you want to know that. We don't know what we're told after they came back. In the end, if it was Gale's orders not to loot the place that got their own leader into such a towering rage, but we never heard the details of it all. Still, both he and the other guy, who never came back, despite being ultra stringy, did their best to look out for us. Yeah, now they're gone. You can enjoy your nostalgic stories among yourselves in prison. Now tell us something of value. Fine, you heard a sack of recycled tin? I bet nobody cares about you, do they? From the guy who came back, he told us if he were ordered a clone to get rid of anyone in our way, looting a place would be that much easier. That's why our next job was supposed to involve us using some clones, but when we tried to test out how it was supposed to work, the clones suddenly turned on us and began to attack. I knew that we should never have trusted that Gale. He tricked us all. Yeah, he's the one responsible for all this mess. We wouldn't be sitting here caught like this if it not for him. What are you talking about? The whole reason you even tied up like this is because your thieving lifestyle. They have arrived. The reinforcements from the Archleign army? Yep. We apologize for coming later than expected. Fray, please leave these criminals to our charge. We appreciate it. Rather, we should be thanking you for helping us despite being in the middle of another mission. It wasn't a complete loss for us all. We were able to learn something from them. Glad to hear it. Now we will take these men back and interrogate them per His Majesty's orders. I ask you to be careful in your journey. On your feet, criminals. Why us? This isn't the last you've heard of us. See ya. You know, big bro, I was wondering if maybe the clones found at the rich guy's mansion weren't really his. Otherwise, he shouldn't have followed any orders that the thief gave him. Except we were told this same wealthy gentleman was without question their master. So what do we know? So what we do know is several thieves did, in fact, attempt to rob him. However, in order to fend them off, he must have ordered his clones to kill them. Yet for some unknown reason, his clones killed himself instead. Yeah, that's the same thing we've been told. Then are you sure the alien empire did not overlook something? Those thieves may have just as easily been lying. This is almost like what Corona said earlier. But we've got to realize there's bound to be misconceptions between our kingdoms. The problem lies with the clones at the center of the incident. His memory was reset, meaning the only way to get a clear picture of what happened would be to ask this guild of the Crimson Wolves. Those thieves all vouch he was the one in charge, so one can only guess he's the most able to tell us what really happened. Their next destination should be the Crimson Wolves hideout, right? Yep. It was somewhere on Kotoh Ridge on the southern continent, so we'll have to pass through the Louveria tunnel to get there. The tunnel is a straight shot of Kotora, so we should be able to buy supplies we'll need in town before heading there. Alright, let's get to it. I can see this one here. Didn't even need to zoom in. I hope we wind up back in the ridge I've been looking for all this time. Alright, all one-shotted. Even the clones were never stood a chance. Does this bring us on the ledge? Yes, alright. So I've been looking all in vain for that ledge. So we're gonna have to go to the tunnel, so I think we have to go back to the capital city first. Or not the capital, Kotora. Maybe buy some of the rest of our armor. The things we weren't able to buy yet, so go here. Go here. We had that one, this is actually weaker, had that. Get that, that's okay, that's okay. We can buy at least 2 of those. Maybe 3, let's buy 3. They're all better anyway. So this is more speed, but this is more mind and defense, and that's more important for mages. Leather dresses. Alright, good to go. Don't really need to heal. I didn't even use any magic, did I? Or maybe a little bit actually, but nothing to worry about. There we go, killed another slime. There we go. This wasn't there before. I guess they spawned the moment we proceed with the story. Is this Louveria tunnel, big bro? It is dank here. Yeah, this is the undersea pass connecting the continent to the southern one. And while you feel the thick humidity, be careful not to slip though. What's the matter, Coroni? Who, me? Nothing. I just wonder if there are any of those slimy creatures live down here. Slimy creatures? Fear not, Coroni, I will protect you from any monster that dare cross your path. Now if you give me your hand so as not to slip on any of this foul muck. Thank you, but I think I can handle myself, Walter. Besides, I wouldn't help as much if monsters were to suddenly appear. I suppose that is true. What do you say we get going, everyone? Oh, and Corona, please be careful where you step. Some of the stuff growing on the floor down here is pretty nasty. Thank you, I'll be sure to do that. Denied. Maybe that'll teach Walter not to act so self-important in the future. Hey, sister of the guild scum, how long do you intend to stay there laughing to yourself? It's not called laughing, it's called chuckling, doofus brain. Now what's with you calling me the sister of the guild scum? I have a name, you know, it's Aura, and I appreciate if you called me by it. Great, and now look, everybody left without us. Hey, wait up! First it is one, and now the other. Soon I will put these smart-alec siblings in their place. Gonna go back up first. Story edit, yeah, fine. West. Okay, that leads to another area, so let's go east. What's that? That's a giant Giga Slug. Ooh, that one is pretty tough, actually. At least it has a lot of HP, and its damage is also nothing to laugh at. That's a good attack. Yeah, this guy's got some attack. And down you go. Leveled up, water leveled up, potion learned, sure. Got this little chest. Also gotta look out for cracks in the wall. I wonder... Yeah, I do not heal after combat. But then what about... healing, there we go. Let's go up, I suppose. Pretty primitive strike. We got what is Sonic Lupus. Extra damage on a back attack, I suppose. You can tell these guys are a little bit stronger. Just a little bit, though. Alright. Lunatic Wand. That's probably better than what I had. More mind, more speed, less vitality. A staff that drives one insane loses control and only normal attacks can be used. Strength minus speed plus 30, vitality minus 40. Let's not use that. Could be better if you're just attacking, but... Okay, we got some more werewolves here. Let's use a skill, this one. That's enough. I actually wanted to use the first one, not that one. The quadruple attack, but... Okay, this leads out. I don't want to go out yet. This one also leads out. This is a big area? Okay, this is a dead end, that's good. Look at... That looks like a place I can enter through. Not entirely sure. Right, and now let me try the quadruple slash. The one I wanted to try. This one. Water leveled up. Yeah, see? I knew it. It's very, very thin, but let me zoom in so you can see what I mean. It's like two little chips there on the side. Maybe if I can... There, it's very, very faint. But it's there. We got another thing, I don't know what it is, let's see. This one, 10% of max HP restored each turn, that's good, because he's the tank. Well, I'm just calling him the tank because he's the only one in front. Alright, plenty of slugs here. Water shot. Yeah, only one damage because he's wielding a water ring, I think. That could be the reason. There we go. Yatta! Found AGP. I'll take it. And a chest, I'll take it as well. Alright, let's see. We gotta take care of these werewolves. Quadruple attack. Fire level up to 13. Looks like the area open up's just ahead. Let's make sure we're ready for anything. Alright. So we went from 17 to chapter 19. Yes, we're ready. There's something lurking in this place, isn't there? Yeah, and why we should be careful. I feel a breeze. Me too, it must mean we're near the exit. Last one is out is a rotten egg. Aura, wait! There it is on the right. Huh? Pura! It's a slime. Aura, look out! Corone! Corone, hurry and get over here! Haroon! She doesn't like slimes. Corone! Release her, you foul fiend! Wait, Walter, that's not a good idea. Pura, huh? Pura! What the devil? You idiot, Walter! What are you doing poking at that thing's butt? Now you've made it mad. Butt? Who can tell the difference between its backside and its face? Pura! Saying they really got its blood boiling. Pura! Ah, you okay, Corone? Thanks to you, I'm fine. Fray! Right, get ready, everyone. Here it comes. Pura! Hashimi. This reminds me of that boss from Final Fantasy X. The one that changes elements. Alright, let's, what is this? Cure. Let's blast it with light magic. Pretty good. Potion breath. Is that his counter? Potion. Unleashes massive boss rarely. Alright. Water veil, cool up, water shots. He took a lot of damage from that one attack. Let's potion him. Still does a lot of damage, so I'm okay with that. Let's go with another light arrow on him. And we have Fray. Heat bomb. Attacks with 2 continuous small balls of fire. Let's go. Good damage there. Let's go with another light arrow. Wow, 336. That thing is toasted. Everyone leveled up something. It went flying. Corona, were you harmed in any way? No, I'm fine, really. An unfortunate thing at that. How come you didn't move out of the way when the thing attacked? It's because aversion to slimy things. You what? I have an aversion to slimy things, especially those kind of monsters. You do? You're not actually afraid of something, Corona? Yes, normal monsters have joined, so I can anticipate their next move, but slimes and such have none. That's why I can't tell what they're going to do. Not to mention, the squishy sound they make when they move is particularly sickening. I see now, so that's why you were paralyzed with fear, huh? Yes, I can handle the small slimes if I force myself to, but the big one was just too much. I apologize if it caused you any trouble. Actually, I wasn't any trouble at all. Everyone's got at least 1 or 2 things they can't stand in life, right? That's very encouraging of you to say. Other than the likes of slimes, there is not a monster in the world that can stand up to Corona. Therefore, we do not start thinking she needs your pathetic help, Guildscom. Now, let us go, Corona. If any other slime should dare show yourself, I would be the one to protect you from them. Thank you, but no thank you, Walter. We're all companions here. I would be grateful if you would treat Fray with respect. My apologies, Corona. Glares. I know the 2 things he dislikes in this world. Fray and Aura. Whoa, I think he really hates you, big bro. What on earth did you do to him? Other than beat him at last year's tournament, I could hardly guess. We haven't even seen each other since. Then why is he acting like he peed in his grits? I wish I knew, so we could get things worked out between us. Otherwise, it could end up being a detriment to the mission and the party. Fray. Alright, we better get going, Henry. Don't want to be left behind, that's for sure. Still. Alright, well, we passed the tunnel. Not yet, I guess. So this is the halfway point, it seems. I can go left here. Alright, we got some sort of golem. So let's attack the golem. It's actually called a golem this time. Right, golem is gone. The werewolf is gone. Gooey goo. They're lowering my speed with that. Speed -1. He's done for. Leveled up to 11. Can I go left here? Alright, let me get that chest first. Water grenade, sure. Lots of werewolves. He's down. Let's use some special attacks. What we got? Thank you, crack. Let's go with potion. He should be dead. What else? Light arrow? That was not light arrow, that was prey, I think. Oh well. Let's go. Guess they got one turn in. And down he goes. He'll drop. Get lots of items from these monsters. Overall map. Cutscene. We made it out, but it's just me or does the weather feel colder? That's because the mountains in the region tend to be blanketed with snow most of the year. You're feeling the wind blowing down from them. I see insufficient discipline in your life has left you weak to cold. Come on, you can't expect a researcher to have undergone some rigorous physical training as a knight. Still, even with the chilly air, I'm actually looking forward to seeing all the snow out here. Don't you receive much snowfall in Archleign City? No, it's pretty isolated around Kotick Ridge. It's not that way. Is it not that way in Ghalzabine? Actually, no, we never see any snow in the capital. But on the northern continent, it is set to snow all year long. All year long? Whoa, I'd love to go there someday. You'll think the grass is green on the other side of the fence until you get there and find it all frozen in yourself in icicle. Oh no, I won't. Just wait and see. Let's hurry up and experience these snow-covered peaks firsthand. Don't say I didn't tell you so later. At any rate, Kotick Ridge can be reached by heading south and after passing a village along the way circling northwest. It'll be rough trails all the way up to the ridge from the foot of the mountain, so we'll need to stick to the main one to avoid losing our way. Understood. Then we should stop by the village you spoke of before making our way there. No, the sun is still high in the sky. We've got plenty of daylight left. Let's head for the ridge. Though if any of you find you're running low on supplies, we can make a brief stop in the village. That sounds good. Anyway, we should try to make it to the ridge as soon as possible. The weather could change without warning. Yeah, so let's get a move on. Story added. Alright, I speeded up the talking there a little bit. My speed of talking at least, because we're reaching the hour mark. So I'm gonna end the video here, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next. Till then.